so we have a 4, a 1, and a 2. Those are our coefficients. Remember that yesterday, right? So we're writing in just what the mole ratio is. That means that we're just looking at the coefficients. So for this first one, it says moles of Li to moles of O2. Li has a 4. So we're going to grab that 4 and we're going to put that into that top box. O2, we're going to look over here. O2 has a 1. So we're going to put a 1 into that bottom box. Okay, that's all that we're doing. All right, so let's look at the one right below it. Li2O to Li. So Li2O, what number are we going to put in this top box right here? A 2. Perfect. Li is still going to be the number 4. Good. So move on to number 4 with me, okay? All right, so for number 4, now we're going to what we were doing yesterday. A little bit more, okay? So don't forget, basic stuff. Pull from the equation first, or I'm sorry, pull from the problem first. Pull from the question first. Words come down to the right. Go into what you're wanting, right? That simple steps. That's all that you're going to do every single time, okay? All right, so here, 2 moles of nitrogen. I also, on your guys's, I made them colored, and that way you can recognize what you need to grab, right? Okay, so moles of nitrogen. So this is what goes into that top box. We're pulling straight from the problem, right? So we're going to go find 2 moles of nitrogen. Right there. Yes, thank you. I was like, where? Okay, now that we're there, the next step is we bring wet down to the wet. We're going to bring the words down to the bottom right. Good. So moles of N2. Perfect. Thank you. Moles of N2 needs to go down here. All right. We're going to be converting into what the problem is asking for. So we need moles of H2 up here. This right here, so remember what I told you a second ago, I'm going to be putting in a bracket when we're crossing that bridge. So I just want to point out, this is like me going from triangle to square. Do you see that we changed this last character? We're still in moles. We're still in Mole Town, right? We are still here in Mole Town. But when we are crossing the bridge, we're changing from A to B, from triangle to square, from N2 to H2. We just changed what the whole problem was about. That's the joy of stoichiometry. Woo! Like yesterday, it was eggs to waffle mix to waffles to whatever, right? Okay, all right, so let's finish this up. So down here, moles of N2. So remember, if this is my mole bridge, we're taking straight from our coefficients over here. So moles of N2 would be this right here. So that would be a 1. So we're going to grab the 1 mole N2, put it at the bottom. And then the top is going to be whatever is in front of H3 or H2. Whoa, H2. So we have a 3. So we want 3 moles of H2 to go on top. Okay, so this is where we pull out the calculator, even though I'm pretty sure, I know you guys can do this. 2 times 3 is 6, right? Then we divide it by 1, which is still 6. So our answer is 6. Looking through our answer choices, there's only 1, which is lucky. But you also verify that the ending part is still this moles that we changed, right? When we crossed the bridge, we changed into something. So our answer has to reflect that. So there we go. Okay?